your spot.
Alright, I'm not back in yet. My palette, not palette, my Amazon's in there. Just I'm not back in there with the sorceress. I need to get her a three
Oh,
socket
damn it.
base.
Just
So
filled.
someone ran it. I ain't sweating on it. If they gonna run it, they gonna run it. I'm with it. I'll just be in the next game 6. I'll probably go up to 10 and then call it quits after that.
All right.
Yeah. And this is 'cause I'm getting tired. And I kind of want to go make a sandwich too. Like, wait, so, since you're from Canada, do you speak any other languages?
No, I don't speak French.
I got you, I got you. I'm from Texas. I speak Spanish.
Ah,
I kind of was teaching myself Portuguese, but I speak Spanish. Alright.
I
Oh
kind
shit,
of
what
want
am
to
I?
learn that language just because it seems like it's very like the next language compared to English
And are you ready for
that
this?
people should know.
Spanish makes more money than English when it comes to music. And that's been a thing for years. Alright, alright. So, I have this bow right here that I'm waiting to put on this bitch. This bow right here.
Oh yeah, fucking Lycanders or Lysanders, yeah.
Yeah, I found it. That's literally what made me make this boson. Because I found that shit. Alright. I'm gonna see if there's a slot in here. Nope. Alright. Since there isn't, we'll get ready to make the next one. Do they already have thrown up?
Yep.
Alright, bet. Thank you, thank you. Like, I think we joined the games earlier. I was run. Now my other homie had just knocked out. I was playing with another cat that I met. He's from Texas too, but I met him in Diablo. Either I don't even know what day of the ladder reset. Cause I just been on this bitch all 5 days, and I finally kicked up my stream. And within the first 5 days of this ladder reset, I broke through again on my secondary Twitch. I just got to affiliate earlier today, and that's what I was saying. Since I got affiliate on there, I'm now just more focused on building up my YouTube properly. Cause I put up a lot, like I just put up some videos this morning on my YouTube, but that's like training stuff. Cause I do a lot of calisthenics.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, fuck. Yeah,
All
it's a
right.
conversation for a different day.
Yeah, I got you.
It's funny though. Playing this game, I've had a American buddy for about 27 years now.
Nice. Hey. Well, you now got another American buddy for about like 3 hours. What up with it?
There we go. Hell yeah.
I fuck with Drake. I fuck with Chaos. I listen to The Weeknd, Party Next Door. Those are all Canadian artists, so you know. I mean, I think you might know Drake's Canadian artist.
I know of them, but I don't listen to them.
Nah, yeah, I get you, I get you. But all the artists I just named were actually signed by Drake. At one point in time, I think. And except Chaos, he just made a song with Drake. Um.
He's like the only person I've never heard out of all the people that I
Oh,
listen.
for real? You never heard of Chaos? Chaos be on some
No.
shit, dog. Like, alright, so when I was younger, alright, so you know how Drake blew up? Chaos was the Drake before Drake existed for Canada.
Oh, really?
Dead ass. Yeah,
Huh.
I'm gonna say it like this, even though Drake's half black and half white. Chaos was that black dude representing hip hop on the alternative era. So, like, how you talking about Linkin Park? And we know Linkin Park's alternative rock. Chaos was that black dude representing hip hop on an alternative level, where he's representing the b-boys, the underground hip hop scene. He's playing acoustic guitar on his tracks. Oh, yeah. You want to get more confident with making tracks? I just started learning how to play guitar not too long ago. Um, fuck, I have it on Mixcloud. I'm gonna I'm gonna send you a track that I made and I recorded. Like I recorded the samples in it. I did everything to the
Alright.
track. Oh shit, they're waiting on me to run.
And what was that guy's, or who was that? Chaos King?
His name is Chaos. It's K-OS.
Oh, okay.
And what it stands for is knowledge of self. When I was like 14, 15, I had ran across him on
Oh,
either
I
on
think I've seen
either
this name now that I wrote it down, but yeah.
got you. When I was like 14 or 15, I ran across him on maybe MTV first, and then I saw that I guess I ran into him across on MTV, and then I saw that I can't even explain it. I ran across him. The shit was dope. It was very influential to me as a young hip hop head. He reminded me of Will I Am, but I literally looked up a picture. I mean, looked them up to be like, it's Chaos Will I Am, and they have a picture together. These two motherfuckers look like they be brothers. Like they dead ass looks like they be brothers. And the thing is, this is a weird thing about humans. I'm a science major, so there's certain things that are very parallel, and this is a weird thing about it. You can have two people who are genetically not related. They look just like each other, and all their habits and
Doppelganger.
mannerisms kind of mimic each other. When you think about it, in the concept of science, we give atoms the term behaviors, which means they have some type of behavior sense. Oh, I forgot. I don't know copy and paste. These people get lucky until I make my thing again. Then we get some people talking shit. All right. But Chaos and What I Am look fucking like they'd be twin damn brothers almost. Fraternal twins a little bit. They look like be twin damn brothers. So
Like
so I
a
was like,
doppelganger.
yeah, dead ass. A doppelganger who does the same shit that he does. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the true definition of a doppelganger, truly.
That's crazy. I gotta look into that because yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, nah, Chaos is as far as a Canadian and me as a Texan, I'm just putting you on the stuff that I found out about your culture that I just thought was super cool. You know what I mean?
Actually, it's funny that you say that because when you were telling me songs, or actually when I was listening to some of the songs you were playing, like the old classics, rock songs and shit like that. You ever heard Tragically Hip?
No, I have not. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those friends. You can send me music, bro. I will eventually get to listening to it. I've just been heavy on, like, I'm studying my mixes right now again, just as an artist, cause I'm preparing myself for a tour.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's one of those things. Like I said, I had chances to get labels. I'm not rich or anything, bro. I'm not super rich. I go to anime conventions, dead ass, and teach yoga classes. I may host dance battles. I used to teach DJing classes, but I go to anime conventions and try to perform there in panels. So I'm not even doing this like on a like super big level. I just want some youth to see me and be like, yo, I can do, like, or even you. I want people to see me and be like, yo, I can do that shit too. And I'll be like, yes, you can. Just take your time with it. Alright, I'm gonna let them go run into Bell while I put up this link. But yeah, I was going pretty stable for a hot minute. And then it finally froze. I was like, yeah, it's about that time.
I'm kind of curious, if you don't mind me asking, how did you come across like the older music?
What do you mean?
Oh, like everything you,
You talking about
like like everything you were playing, like the rock songs you were playing, the older shit. Not a lot of people know that shit these days, so it's just I was curious.
Oh, I've been listening to that my whole life. Like none of those songs were ever really that new to me. Like,
But
Sweet
I guess
Dreams
what I
were-
was trying to ask, like, did your parents show you that shit, or did you find that on your own?
Oh, I discovered. My uncle, he was really big into music, so I've always just had music always around me. And then like I asked my friends. Like I've always listened to just various types of music. When I was a youth, I had all kinds of music lessons, but I wasn't disciplined enough at that time to kind of like stay focused on it. And it's not that I wasn't disciplined enough. There were things that I wanted to do first and achieve, and I had to do that before I got more disciplined into it. But me as a b-boy, like being into hip hop, like hip hop teaches you about samples. You follow me on that? So,
I'm gonna say
so
yes. Like I get it, but I've never done it myself, so.
I got you. All right, no. So just know hip hop teaches you about samples. And most hip hop tracks, the DJ is the producer, which just means he made that track, and then he was probably using other tracks sample, like drums out of this track, the horns, maybe the drums and horns of this section. So like because I'm big into like really really big into hip hop, I listen to all kinds of diverse stuff. So a lot of the music I was introduced to was either because one, along the different genres, I got into them, and then two, I would hear stuff mixed in with hip hop, like the Jay-Z Collision Course album with Linkin Park. I was like 11 or 12 when that came out, bro. Maybe 12 or 13.
Oh, Jay-Z Linkin Park album. Oh, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I was a kid when that came out. So yeah,
You're only a couple of years younger than me.
yeah.
I feel you.
Oh, and I have an older brother too. I have an older brother. He's born in '88. So like, with him being that much older than me, he has a he. All right, he's born in '88. I'm born in '91. He's about 2.5 years older than me. So like, there's a lot of stuff I picked up just from him. Like, I honestly got heavier into Diablo because my brother played it with me, and we had it on PlayStation and PC. We couldn't play it together on PC because we didn't have enough. Well, I didn't know how to set up a LAN party and that kind of stuff. I didn't know how at the time, so we didn't never played it together too much. So like, whenever my brother would be at school during the week, this would be the game that I'd play because he went to a private school, and it was like,
oh, okay.
yeah, it's one of those things where I had a lot of years of just sitting on the internet by myself, discovering stuff, and I love to read. You know, and like I love to read. So, you know, I'm going to say it like this. Every time I put that tag in there, that copy and paste it, I'm just sitting there like, I know motherfuckers ain't reading. I know it. I know it. You know how I know they ain't reading? As quick as they respond, they think it's a bot. Like, no, there ain't that many bots in this game that are playing
That's why
the game
it's funny that you put that I'm not a bot into it.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, I'm not a bot. I'm telling you, bro.
And nobody catches that, and that's why, like, how does this chant bot work? Like, god damn it, people, read.
Yes, please. As I'm just asking for people to use common sense, which is very fucking expensive nowadays, because it requires them to pay to fuck attention.
Common sense was lost, like, the last generation.
Yes. I saw it get lost. I watched it get lost amongst everybody. And I'm gonna say this out of my own earnestness. Some days I don't have common sense either. But you know what I have? Is a fucking question.
Right?
I'll let my question be dumb. I'll even tell people like, hey, I got a dumbass question right now. And I'll call it a dumbass question.
Yep, that's the only way you can fucking learn, man.
The quest isn't active in this game, right?
Yeah, what's that?
The quest is not active in this game, right? For Bill.
Oh, no.
Bet. I just wanted to make sure. It's one of those, again, this is me asking that dumbass question. Because I looked on my sorceress, I'm like, I know it's completed there. But I just want to make sure this shit ain't active. I'm not trying to go to hell yet. I mean, nightmare yet.
Ah, yeah, saving your bumper.
Yeah. I be selling bumpers to
hit
people.
40 or whatever.
Yeah, I be selling bumpers to people all the fucking time, bro. Like, this is now that my sorceress is set up, this is an everyday thing that I do, bro. Like, first 4 hours of my stream is usually spent on grinding, and I'll teach people how to play this fucking game. But the thing is, since I'm not super hardcore in it, I just teach people very casually on how to do shit. Like, hey, whoopity whoop. I taught someone on my stream earlier how to fucking multi-bot. And I did that shit in like under 2 minutes. with my computer
Oh,
that
geez.
crashes on me, huh? Like I showed
Yeah,
them this
fuck.
shit quick. I was like, hold up. If I show you this, my computer might crash. So we gotta do this quick, bro. Can you hear me? They're like, yeah, bet. Screen display, screen share. We're doing this quick. This is one of those things where like, as long as people are
I,
nice to me, I'll give it. I'm a service provider, so like I'm a yoga instructor too. So it's like, if people are cool, they'll get a free yoga class out of me forever. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
oh yeah.
If they're cool, they'll get it from a free class from me forever. That class never ends because I'm learning from them as much as they're learning from me. But the thing that I'm learning from them is honestly how to talk to people. And that goes with that thing that you were talking about. Cause like vulnerability is punished, especially this is from me being a United States citizen, and but I'm saying that, but I'm a Texan first. I'm a Texan then a United States citizen, cause the United States don't give a fuck about me, bro. Like no matter how hard I try. And now this is me being real as an African American individual in the United States. They do not give a fuck about me, bro. Like I can tell you a story of me getting tased after sitting down and taking everything out of my pockets. But did I antagonize the situation? Or yeah, I kind of did. And was I antagonizing the situation? Yeah. But at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about me. Like I could be as peaceful as I could be as peaceful as the fucking still sea. And you know what the humans are gonna do? They're gonna find the biggest rock to disrupt it.
Oh, I fuck man. Yep. Everything you just said is. Yep.
And like I get it on my end too. So whenever I feel intrusive or bothersome to people, I let them know like, hey, I don't mean to bother you. I try to be considerate about it. And that's another reason why I'm doing public chant games, cause like I'm pretty sure you realize like, hey, he could literally just chant himself and run in the game single player almost. And this is a single player game. And I think people forget that. I think people really forget they made this as a single player game. Even Diablo 4 is a single player game.
I can see D4, but never actually thought of that.
Wait, whoa, bro. You never thought of Diablo? You didn't know Diablo 2 was a single player game?
Nope.
Yeah, this game has always been single player. That's why it's always that's why everyone's always big on like the speed runs and all that other stuff, cuz you don't have to play with people to be successful in this game. It's just like, you know, you might not always get the best drops or know how to rotate them. But like this is where
yeah.
No, keep going.
Now you saying that. Yeah, I totally get that. I don't know why I said I didn't realize that.
No, you're good. You're good. And you know something? It's hard for people to realize because they're so used to playing it online with people, and I was so used to playing it online with people. So whenever I started,
I'm used to playing it by myself.
Ah, got you. See, I'm used to playing online with people. So when I get online and play by myself, I'm perfectly fine because I know I'm gonna interact with other people to like do stuff. Give me a second.
I didn't see that. Like that's. Oh, wait till you're done.
No, I'm telling them to hold on. I'm getting my links again. That's all it is. I'm gonna have someone get mad at me about my fucking links. I kind of enjoy it.
All I was gonna say is just because I told you like I have a hard time talking to people. And the only reason I'm kind of talking right now is because I'm drinking.
Hey man, whatever takes the edge off a little bit, but don't use it too much as a crutch. If that makes sense.
Oh, I get that, and that's where I'm trying to find that line.
It's all good. You're nice, you're kind, you're talking to a yoga instructor. I got you, bro. You got a friend in me, like it was Woody and Buzz Lightyear. Dead ass.
Yeah, no, it's weird and stupid. I fucking hate it with knowing that about myself, that I know I'm that way, but, yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like you. You said like people are always shitting on you, so I kind of look at people like, fuck you guys. I just don't want to talk to you.
But you ready for this? And I was gonna ask that question. Like, I had to break that stigma because it's like I wasn't talking about this to someone's post. Like whenever you start doing something, all right, let's say about Diablo. Whenever you start playing Diablo, no one told you to play Diablo. You know what I mean? No one told you to get good at Diablo. People say get good at games all the time, but no one told you to be like, hey, whoop de whoop, or even press example. Whenever you came into my room, you made the joke with me of like, hey, I don't use Switch, but I use YouTube. You didn't actually have to follow my YouTube. You didn't have to subscribe to it. I'm just saying that, and I even told my girlfriend downstairs, like, hey, I'm just telling people. They could tell me that they subscribe to it, and I don't even see shit, because I'm not even looking at it. I'm not worried about it. I'm just putting it on my condition, because I don't have to do shit.
And the only reason I followed you on YouTube is exactly how you worded your shit. It sounded genuine. That's why it's like, all right, this guy is cool. He's fucking legit, like, not just
I
fucking.
appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be human. I try to be humane. I try to be all those simple things. Was someone running? Did someone run up there? What the fuck is happening? What's the CP? Oh, they get a waypoint.
Oh, that wasn't you that telly?
Wait, no. I tell you there. I just when I looked at Hagarat, I saw another town portal, and I was like, "What is this town portal? What people doing?" Man, I pulled it up. I think I may have sent you a link.
Oh right, you sent me something.
I think
I'm gonna check that out.
When I say, all right, so just like how you're saying you want to get into music, I've always wanted to play instruments. I practiced them randomly. This was my first ever recording of me recording a guitar. Now, when I was younger, 14, 15, I told my friends, because they were trying to start a band, I would be their audio engineer. Years later, they didn't think I would become a DJ, but I was already DJing at my house. And I think I told one of them, that's why I wanted to be an engineer. I think it'd be super cool to get to learn how to like record a band and then learn how to engineer it. Because recording and engineering are not necessarily the same thing, but to be an engineer, you have to know how to record sound. You get me on that?
Yeah, and that's what I want to learn.
Yeah, I got you. Now, I have to let you know I have taught this stuff before, so I do understand how to teach it on a professional level on different mediums and all that kind of stuff. We'll get into that later. I just got to see my first basics with people. Are you willing to push a button and hear the sound? And I tell this to people all the time. Are you willing to push a button? Do you understand you probably already mixed before? Listen to your car radio. Adjusting the bass, the treble, the mids. That is mixing still. Doesn't matter how rudiment a mix is. That's mixing. And then, like, those are just the smaller things to remind that I use to remind people that they already do this, to help them build that confidence. Because like when you listen to certain songs, you may be like, oh man, this bass sounds fire, I want to turn that up. Or like those drums, those high ends of the drums sound super nice. And like there's weird kind of adjectives used to describe sounds, like bright, and I'm just using bright right now because I don't know what can pop in my head. But like they use these adjectives to describe it because it's a flavor thing, it's a color thing. I saw you dip, so I'm dipping too.
Like when you say that, like kind of like their own little twist on it, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because I can play the same song as someone else, and I can make it sound 100% different just because of how I touch the instrument. It could be all the exact same notes, but I can play the notes in a different manner based on how my hand communicates with the instrument. But this is something that, again, as a yoga instructor, I connect all the stuff. So for me, yoga in physics, it's all movement. If I'm not moving, nothing's happening. You follow me on that?
Oh yeah.
So like within that concept of the movement, before I put my hand on the instrument, and this is why I learned how to dance as a kid. Before I put my hand on the instrument, I wanted to understand how I need to move for the instrument. And then like I've spent like 20 years of my life dancing, and that dance was inspired by live music, stuff like that. There's a there's this famous. I still work with her nowadays. She works with the lady. Or when I got tased, I got an ankle monitor and shit too. This mentor of mine, she works at the Houston Ballet down here. I'm about to try out for the Houston Ballet. It's still audition season, but I know I'm not gonna make it right now. And it was like, why are you doubting yourself? And when I'm not doubting myself, I know where I stand at compared to them, and physically how I perform. And do I have all the flexibility, range of motion, all that? Yes, but within me having all that, that doesn't mean my body is coordinated to go through all the patternization the same way. And that's why I was talking about the movement. Everything is all movement first. If you learn the rudiment movements, it makes it easier to put those movements into a rhythm. You get me on that? Before a boxer learns how to hit the speed bag, they have to learn how to do a jab. You know what I mean?
You're putting a whole lot of things into a different perspective that I never thought of, and I fucking love it.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am so glad, because this is how I see things. This is like how I see it. And this is how the world connected for me. That's why when you ask me about like how did I know about that older music, it's just stuff that I've been around. You know what I mean? I've been to CD stores, to record shops, and all that kind of stuff, and dug through crates. Oh, that song where Mike should know this time about digging through the crates. Again, that's from that Reanimation album. That nobody's listening. That's from Medora, Medoria, or yeah, Medora. And that was my favorite track off of there because that's how I felt as a kid. No one was listening to me, and I would tell them shit, be like, "Hey, this shit's fucking up here. If you listen to me, we can correct it because I see it." But no one was listening. And then nowadays, thankfully, I get to interact with dope ass people like you who do hear. You know what I mean? Not just listen, they actually hear. And you heard me through the game, and you're like, "Yo, this dude seems cool." You heard my mix and was like, "Yo, I fuck with this." And I'm like, I appreciate the fact you fuck with it. Just because you told me you fuck with it, let's make this shit happen, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, like high language.
Yeah, and like I appreciate you understanding. I wasn't against going out of my way, but I wanted to focus and get this shit done. My game got interrupted. They think I'm botting right now. They think I'm botting right now on my desktop. I can tell because you see me in the game. I'm no longer in that game.
I wasn't seeing any chat, but where were you seeing that shit?
Wait. Someone made the next game already. Alright, bet. We're going back to 1.
Oh. 1?
Yeah. I can't make it right now. Cause like I said, I think they think I'm botting for my computer. And then this is the thing where like, sorry, I made 11. 11 is up. I'm going to go back to 1.
Nope.
But let me make 11. But this is that thing where like when you're so good at Diablo, people think you're a bot.
I used to run 3 computers at once before, so I know what you're doing. I know what. I feel you.
I've ran 8 bots before. I've done it. I've done pretty much anything. Like me as a physics major, do you want to know what game really? Well, hold on. I don't know how to tell you what game because we're playing it. Diablo taught me computer programming, bro. Diablo, deadass, taught me computer programming with all the mods that we have in this game, all the fucking hacks.
I tried computer programming. That shit is fucking hard. I could not pick that up.
Wait. Have you ever programmed a bot on this game?
Oh, I was just talking in general. But back in the day, yeah, I had a bot running for a while.
Yeah. So let me break this down to you. Because the thing is, I understand where it was complicated for you at, and you ready for this? Now, when people teach something, they don't give you a real base for it. Like I said, Diablo taught me computer programming because when I was running through the bot, I'm good at math, so I noticed the input and output everywhere. And actually, the first time I downloaded a bot to use, my shit
Okay,
got keyed off.
when I was talking about learning programming, it is that C++ shit, like the whole that fucking shit.
No, so that's one. Alright, so all the bots for Diablo are actually in C. They're in C++, and all that. That's how those scripts look like. When you're in Notepad, that's all that is. It's just they have very good ways.
But
The encapsulation is done very well and detailed.
I guess what I was trying to say is like I wish I would have stuck with that because when I made a program, fucking slot machine, that was fucking like 1,200 lines of code, and I was super proud of myself for that.
That sounds
But I
dope.
just never stuck with it.
When I took
And
some
I
programming
fucking
classes
regret it.
after I was like 25, and I took one before. But when I took the programming classes later, we had to make a game for one of our finals. I made craps. I made the dice game that all black people play. I'm wasting fucking town portals.
And I don't make this comment as a racist comment. Is Domino's then the second one?
Nah, I didn't make dominoes. I didn't make dominoes. I just made craps just because I don't know. I was bored. And I didn't know how to play the game. You get me on that?
Oh shit! Why did I leave? And yes,
Yeah, you're back. I didn't know how to play the game, so that's why I made the game on a computer. Like I programmed it, so I could learn how to play the game.
don't know how to play it.
Now, funny thing about what you just said, and this is why it's not offensive to me. In Houston, for the last 2 years, I always had a pack of dominoes in my fucking car. Because me and my friend would go to the club, and like I said, I break dance. And like some days, I didn't give a fuck to dance. Or like some of the clubs I went to, it's not that it wasn't cool to dance. It's just I people watch too. So it's like this, if I'm dancing, I know what the people are watching me do, and I know what I'm watching them do. But if I'm sitting down playing dominoes with my homie, that's a whole different way of analyzing the whole scenario. Because then people are going to come up to us and be like, hey, can we play? Can we hop in? Whoop-de-whoop. Because they see dominoes out.
Huh, that's weird to hear that, just because that does not happen here in Canada. If somebody's playing, it doesn't matter what game, at any bar or pub or whatever, you can't just walk up and be like, hey, can I join? Like, that's just not a thing.
See, that's the thing down here because, like, dominoes in the black community is a very competitive thing. So when people see people playing dominoes, it gets in. Like, one of the games I played with someone, oh, I see you're back.
I've heard it gets pretty fucking intense.
Oh yeah, no, it does, bro. There was a game I was playing at this smoke shop, and I brought the dominoes, but the dude was like, "Our house rules is 15 to get in. Normally I'll play 10 to get in, and it wasn't even a big deal. But I was like, yo, 15 to get in, let's go, cause it's upping the ante. Like you'll score 5, 10, 15, 5, 10 all the time, but you got to break a 15 to get into the game. That's work." You know what I say? Break a 15, it has to be 15 points or higher to get you on the board.
Okay, sorry to put this in the way I'm gonna put it. Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
2? So that
not 2, but I played the first one. Oh, game 1. I reset the game 1.
oh, okay. Damn. I don't know if they have it in the first one. I was just gonna see if the dominoes they play in that game is the way you guys play, because I don't know, dominoes looks like a really fun game. Just never was a thing around me.
Yeah, no, it is a fun game. It's just, it's very math too. It's all math. Never on front. Like you just gotta know how to count. Cause the way you score in dominoes is 5, 10, 15, 20s. And depending on what the score is to get in the game, you guys just gotta count the board to be able to get score. And generally, every domino that's on the board, or when I say every domino that's on the board, when all your end pieces add up, there are certain end pieces that won't add up, and that's because they'll be dead. But generally, all your end
Like the
pieces.
blank ones?
Say again.
Like
No, those blank ones add
the
up.
ones that blank?
Wait. No, those blank ones add up. You gotta know how to use the blank ones properly. That's all it is. You can get big money with
It's
those
actually
blank
worth
ones.
something.
Yeah. So they say if someone scored 20 on dominoes and I had some blanks, if I play that blank right, I can get a 15 off of them. I can get another 20 off of them. And depending on what other people play, I may be able to score more just because I used the blank properly.
Huh.
Because that blank usually has a number with it. So the blank is called 0. It's 0 something. You have 1 1, 2 2, 3 3. Then you have 1 2, 1 3, and it goes up the sequence up to 6 6. You get me on that?
Yeah.
But it starts off
Yep,
with
yep.
0. So you have 0 1, 0 2, 0 3, 0 4, 0 5, 0 6, then 1 1, all the way up to 6 6. So you have 6 1, 6 2, 6 3, and 6 1 and 1 6 are both the same in different dominoes. You get me on that?
Yeah, because if you played, like, say, 1 6, then you attach 6 to 1, is that how it works?
Kind of. So they said if I play 1 6 and on the board they already had something adding up to 9 on the ends, and depending on how I use that 1 6, there may have been a 1 out. And when I put that 6 end, when it's facing me, the 6 end is facing me, so it's out. Those are points on the board. So they said they would have had another 6 on the board, then a 3 on the board. Once I put that 1 6 down, I have 15 points. Because all the out ends add up. You follow me on that?
I think so. Yeah,
All right.
and that's...
Now let's say if I start a game.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, now say if I start a game and it say I won a round, I get to start that round. I can play anything that adds up to points. So if I have a 6-4, that equals 10. I can play that. If I have a double 5, which is also 10, I can play that. If I have a blank 5, which is 5 points, I can play that. If I have a blank, a 1-4, which is 5, I can play that. You see how the math works?
Yeah.
Alright, and that's how I get points. So now say if someone played double 5 and they got that 10 points off of it, if it's the first play of the game, you can't score off of that. And usually the first play of the game is big 6, double 6. But the cool thing about that, when you play double 6, that's 12 points on the board. So if someone plays 6-3, and the thing is, a double